no sé de poesía ni de filosofía. Solo sé que tu vida yo la quiero en la mía. Yo no sé cómo.
Are you really gonna? She's singing our theme song. I hate it here.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna put that. Okay, I actually don't know if that one is copyrighted. It says that it's not, but you never know.
Okay, I'm ready to go. Can we just do this?
Yeah. My friend from high school was recently in our server, so I don't think I should be calling him a friend anymore because of how he has behaved both in the past and of recent events. And I honestly thought that he had that part of himself under control, or like whatever you want to fucking call it. But instead of him listening to my wishes, of him like not interacting with you guys in a negative way. Hang on, let me lower the volume of the music. Instead of respecting my wishes of like I said, for him to respect you guys and like not be like a fucked up fucktard towards you guys, he went ahead and got to be a fucktard. We put up with it for a fat minute. It was all caught on the stream. Everything that he kept saying. And then he got super hostile. Said that he wanted to put Chesh in a leash and drag her around. Which, lady, we all know how uncomfortable statements like that are. And let me just spill some of the beans of what happened in high school. So they were trying to get him moved to regular school, but it was because like they were concerned for the girls at the high school being near him. And they told this to us personally. They made sure that he wasn't around to hear it or anything. They wanted us to stay away from him, but that if we wanted to talk to him, we could, but under the supervision of the rest of the staff, because he was in high school. We literally had staff members that could tackle any of the kids to the ground if they got fighting. I went to a school that was specifically catered for kids that were in juvie, had mental health breakdowns in school, tried to commit suicide on school grounds, and just basically a whole bunch of bad shit. I had actually tried to kill myself on school grounds. That's how I ended up at that school. I don't know how he ended up at that school, but obviously he probably should have been at a different school with similar, like, you know, facilities. He made a lot of the girls uncomfortable, and quite a few of them showed me that he had sent them dick pics that he had asked me specifically out. So I was like, okay, what the fuck? Obviously, that didn't last. And then during that time, to prove that he was no good, they asked one of my friends who was a prostitute to let him kiss and cuddle her. And this man went and did that. And you know what? Glad he did it, because never again. Never again. And you know, this time he had approached me to see, like, if if I wanted to be friends again. And then, I thought to myself, a few years ago it could have changed him, you know? But no, that was not the case. Not only did he cheat on his significant other when he was reaching out to me, I'm pretty sure he wanted to try that with me, and I'm pretty sure he would have tried to coerce me like he has done previous times.
So all of this started over phasmophobia, is what you're telling me, right? Oh, neato mosquito.
No, and the incident that went down in phasmophobia, it should have never happened.
Yeah, but this is the thing. When you play, and this is what I said earlier, it's teamwork. And not everybody's going to be in the building at the same time, because what's the point? If you all go down, you lose.
Exactly.
So Satanic and I, and if you guys have watched Jane's streams, I think she's been in a couple of them, don't quote me. When it's just the two of us playing, we go in one at a time. Because at the end of the day, it's easier, especially like once that sanity starts dropping and everything else happens, it's easier for one person to go in versus when it starts hunting and then it kills you both. And then it's just a waste of everybody's time. And I think an example of that would be the asylum the other day. Yes. When we were trapped with that mimic. We were trapped in a room for like 20 minutes because that thing just wouldn't stop. And it made no sense to send Chesh and Mochi in to come get us because it's in the middle of hunting. And again, just to emphasize, what's the point of sending two people into a building to come get the other two when you're just going to get yourself killed because A, well, I mean, it's hunting, the doors are locked, you couldn't get in anyway, and B, every time it would stop, we would go to leave and it would start up again. And if you're trapped in that building and you don't have a safe space to hide, what's the point? We all lose the game.
Yeah. My little sister kept trying to point him away from like whatever obsession he was having with Chesh. And the way that she was spoken to, I did not like that. That to me that crossed the line because he was trying to coerce her into being on his side. Like pushing so hard, and she even confirmed this. Okay, she said that this was really, really uncomfortable.
I mean, yeah, I agree. It was a very uncomfortable situation.
Oh my god, though, like, oh, whoops. I almost fell on my little doggy, but she's also on the stream. Little doggy's on the stream. But anyways, you know, that's probably why my dog doesn't like him. Then again, she doesn't really like men, but like, men are terrible.
Hey, I mean, you know what they say about animals? They can see good people from the bad people.
Yeah, though, the first week that he had been back in San Diego and had come for a visit, my dog had actually liked him for a few hours. And I was like, maybe he did actually change. Because, well, I trust my dog, right? But then, the fourth time he came over, she barked at him as if he were the most evil thing in the world. I don't know if he had stopped taking his medications or what exactly was happening, but this behavior that had shown up on my stream was uncalled for, and I kept trying to tell him to stop, and I'm pretty sure it caught on stream my mic cutting out, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't hear you, but I did hear your mic.
Yeah, if you didn't hear my mic, then it probably did cut out, because my sister kept asking why, like, I had gone so quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And you heard her earlier. We had been on
Yeah.
a call together. Yeah, and she was...
Yeah, we had been talking, like, all night.
Yeah.
And then she got, like, super quiet, and I was like, I knew that she was very uncomfortable with the situation.
Mm-hmm. And then I got quiet, because my sister and I, whenever it's, like, a really super uncomfortable situation, we get quiet, and we try to get out of it as fast as we can.
Yeah.
And I know that's probably not the healthiest method, but, like, I have so much anxiety that it was just, like, the better thing for me to do.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than, like, put myself under further stress of what was going down.
Yeah, I mean, I like kept muting my mic, and I kept, like, you know, trying to ignore him, basically to, you know,
Okay.
quit the engage, but
yeah.
it didn't really work.
No, it didn't, and it's I know that with autism you don't get social cues, but we were not giving social cues. We were literally telling him to cut it out. And trying to change the subject, actively trying to change the subject.
Yeah.
But no. And again, these were not hints. And the fact that he thinks that he could use his disability as a crutch.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what disability he has, it's still no excuse for the behavior that he displayed tonight.
Yeah, you heard him on stream though, right? When he said, "Oh, you know I don't get social cues."
I mean, we weren't really giving you social cues, telling you to stop.
Exactly, and we were trying to direct the subject away.
I just think it's funny how, to this very moment, he still doesn't think that what he did was wrong.
Not just that, he's trying to lie about it when it's on stream. Like,
yeah, that's a little
literally caught on stream. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's, I don't know. Like, he seems to think that if he gaslights hard enough, that we'll believe him. But I mean,
no,
we can't, because there's actual video evidence, and like, like, we're not crazy. We know what happened.
I love how I messaged him to check up, and he lied to me about what had actually happened.
Yeah, and even my sister can confirm that that is a big fat fucking lie. I would have to show her in the chat, but right now she's asleep, so she can't come and confirm that. But I have the chat. I have the chat. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can screenshot. Hold on. Okay, I took a screenshot. Let me cap it to where... Alright, there it is. Alright, I have to just crop the image so that it doesn't show my name, like my first name on there. Okay, hold on. Right here. Come on! Send! Alright, I put it into the family chat just so that everybody knows. And you see how my sister just said, okay, bye? And then she kicked him out of that chat. She fucking kicked him out of that chat. Okay? She was not having it. She was so upset, and I could tell. Okay? And, bruh, you do not try to go and do that to my little sister. What the fuck? That's crossing a line.
Yeah.
Like, hella.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna pause the music for a bit because I don't know if it's louder than our voices. It's not supposed to be, but you never know.
Yeah, it is quite loud.
Yeah. Okay, so I've stopped the music for now because, like, most of these, while they say they're not copyrighted, I don't actually know. So disclaimer, I do not claim any of the audio except us talking as my own.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, like, I don't get it. Like,
Yeah, he was looking for anything to argue with me about. It was absolutely ridiculous.
and he knows that
And
I've spent much more time with you than I have ever spent time with him. I've been
yeah, I
friends
don't
longer with
know
you.
what. Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking in that situation.
I don't.
I don't know if maybe it was like a jealousy thing, but I don't know.
I feel like it might have because he knows that I like chicks as well. And you know what I told you that he wants, or at least wanted to try and get back together with me, but no, my heart
Yeah, I
tells me
think
not
tonight
to.
kind of solidified, at least in my opinion, I think it kind of solidified the big no.
Yeah, it did. It fucking did because why? Okay, yes, I know it could have been handled a little bit better, maybe, but we were trying our best. So
Yeah.
the
Okay,
fact
but like this is the thing. Sure, there were 1,000 different ways that we could have handled that situation, but point blank, period.
it was
He
him.
chose to do it on a stream. He chose to do it publicly. He chose to back Chesh into a corner. He made those choices, not us. And quite frankly, it's toxic. It's gross. And then all he had to do was just take the L and walk away. Couldn't even do that.
Honestly, I think he gets it from his mom. His mom is like that. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
okay, well, we're not gonna get into
like
that. But, like, to me, and like this goes back to what I said earlier. When you play, it's teamwork. It doesn't matter if you're with your friends or with a group of strangers. It's teamwork. Not everybody should be in the building at the same time unless you're setting up.
Exactly.
Number 2, there is nothing wrong while other people are in there trying to do stuff. Somebody needs to watch the cameras. Are you going to sit there and watch the room to see what happens? No, because if it's in there and something happens, you're going to die. Second of all, the Ouija board.
Exactly. The Ouija board does not have to be used with anybody in the house, and it's much, much better to use it when no one's in the house, because if you get hunted on the first use, that's on you.
Yeah. Well, according to him, I wasn't being a team player because I ran in there and did a whole bunch of stuff with him.
That is being a team player. But you're being proactive. You're being proactive because, again, just to emphasize, you touch that Ouija board and it decides to hunt. Congratulations. The entire team has just been killed.
Yeah. I mean,
Exactly.
I like to get it done, and I like to get it done fast because you only have a certain amount of time before you're no longer safe and it'll start hunting.
And I think an example of that would have been the last time we played with him, when he decided to pull tarot cards as it was wandering the hallway.
Yeah.
We were locked down in a bathroom stall trying to kind of wait it out, and he decided to pull a tarot card in the middle of a hunt. He knew what he was doing. It doesn't matter who told him to do it. He knows. He knew.
Yep.
Yeah.
And, at the end of the day, it's a game. We all are there to have fun. I'm not mad about that personally,
He
but I am
didn't
ticked off.
warn us that he was going to pull tarot card either. He didn't
That's
say
why I'm
anything to us. He was lucky we were in a bathroom stall regardless.
That's why I'm ticked, because had he actually communicated that with us, we could have all effectively hidden somewhere a lot safer. In that case, all three of us were stuck in a bathroom stall because it was moving around and talking.
Yeah.
All of us were stuck in there. And then
we were literally in the room right next to its spawn point. And he starts pulling tarot. I'm like, are you kidding me? You could communicate that you were going to start pulling tarot?
But he knew where it was because he had already found it with the thermometer and then chose to go pull a bunch of tarot cards and didn't tell anybody. So we were all stuck in a bathroom stall. The three of us. You died first, and it really realistically could have killed us all.
Yes. This was the one. This was the
he
one.
Was trying. The thing is, he was trying to get us killed. They were joking about the whole time.
Oh God.
And yeah, they were joking about the whole time.
Stream, didn't I?
And there's been several times that we've played where he's jumped into a call and has hoped for one of us, specifically me, to die. So this stream purposely, he tried everything in his power to get me killed.
And he already did it once, and that was like the worst part about it, because then, on top of that, Jane, you had to go AFK. Yeah. So now it's us in a library. So at least he came to come get me, which I was grateful for. But at that point, my sanity is at 0. So now it's up to the two of us to hunt because you're dead. And you can't actually help, but you can help because you at least told us where he was and what his path was.
Mm-hmm.
But like it was things like that, and he thought it was absolutely hilarious that he killed you, and the rest of us weren't amused because way to go, you've just knocked everybody's sanity down, you almost killed us all, and then what the hell were you gonna do?
Mm-hmm. Now you're down basically a player.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know why he gets such a kick out of trying to get me killed.
Tormenting you? I don't know, but it was really, really gross. And after the comments that were made, because I did go back and I did watch it, and the comments that he made to you and towards everybody on the team were absolutely vile. It was uncalled for. And all because you made the right decision.
He was arguing with me the whole evening. Like, he was arguing with me about going in the house. He was arguing with me about the fingerprint situation. He was arguing with me about, like, going back into the house after I did, like, basically everything. I found our 2 pieces of evidence. Like, I found the room, I turned the breaker on, I literally did all of that. And then I was sitting in front of Cam's looking for Dot. I had just found orbs, and he was, like, basically trying to get me to go back in the house, and I was like, I want to sit here and confirm the orbs, because I'm, like, 99% sure I saw them. And I did confirm the orbs, while he was basically trying to peer pressure me into going back into the house for literally no reason.
Well, on top of that, too, and I think, too, and, like, well, the asylum. Okay, the asylum was huge, and in the beginning, again, he wasn't in this game. I think he wasn't around. It was Nightmare. It was all of us just hanging out, Satanic, Mochi, you, and I. And, again, with the asylum, in the beginning, we traveled as a group, did teamwork, thought we may have found the area it was in, set stuff up, moved in and out. Unfortunately, and then during a hunt, when it's actively hunting, we all those of us who were outside gathering stuff were stuck. And poor Mochi was stuck in there forever until it finally left her alone and she could leave. But even like throughout all of that, she came in, we said, okay, you sit tight here, you watch cams, we're going to go in and go investigate this matter further. And that's what we did. And that's how it's supposed to be. Nobody really complained. The only time that I really kind of got irritated was when it was actively hunting us, as in Satanic and I couldn't get out, and I got really, really frustrated.
Yeah, and that's understandable. We all get frustrated during
Because
those kinds of situations.
what was happening was that we needed to get out, and we needed somebody to come and get us to get out, because it seemed to not really attack if there were more than if there were at least 3 people in the building. It left us alone.
Yeah.
So that was super, super frustrating, because we would get up to leave and it would just start hunting again, and then we couldn't get there. And so that part got really irritating. But we got through it. We got out. Joke's on us, folks. It was a mimic.
Yeah.
We were dumb. We thought
really
it was, but it was a mimic. And I have to say, if I never have to see it again, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
But shit like that was. So I mean, frustration in that area is normal. It's normal to feel frustrated when you're trapped in a room and you feel like nobody's really hearing you and nobody really wants to come get you and XYZ. That's normal. What's not normal is to sit there and get mad and angry.
I just sent you guys that just in case.
And miserable.
Yeah.
And miserable and just overall making inappropriate derogatory remarks to you. Because he's not getting his way.
Yeah, like, I don't know what his problem was.
Mabel wants to attack. Mabel
but
wants to attack somebody.
The whole situation was uncalled for, and the whole evening, anything I said or did, he would try and find a fault in it. Like the fact that I used the Ouija board while nobody was around, apparently that was a big no-no. The fact that I had stated that the fingerprints disappear after 60 seconds
was a problem.
Was apparently incorrect, even though it was correct.
In the school, when you got killed and you were understandably pissed off. And he was throwing semi-attitude because understandably so.
He kept saying fingerprints don't disappear.
But they do.
And I was like, as per the last round that we just played, they do disappear because Misery had gone in there and took a picture of where the fingerprints used to be. They were gone. And then I looked it up just to confirm because I already knew this information. I looked it up to confirm, and it was confirmed via several outlets on the internet that fingerprints do disappear from 1 to 2 minutes, depending on the ghost.
He tried to say that the Wiki fandom page.
Yeah, and I wasn't looking at the Wiki fandom.
Yeah,
so.
No, but the Phasmo Wiki fandom has it has it right there. It says right there.
Yeah, and I wasn't looking at the fandom website. There were several gaming websites and such that were saying the exact same information. But he kept arguing that they were wrong and I was wrong, and I'm just like...
Everybody was wrong. But
I'm like, okay, then how come everybody is wrong except for you, who, for one, isn't a dev on the game? And I don't know. He thinks he's like this big experienced player, and he's really not. Like, his level is very close to Misery's, and she doesn't claim to be experienced by any means.
No, but like he just thinks
promote his stream for him.
But that's not our job.
Yeah, that's my job.
It's not your job to promote his stream. I've never asked you to promote mine.
No,
this is the thing. If we are all playing together, if we've all built a pretty good relationship, there's no reason why we shouldn't be supporting each other. But don't assume anything, because that's not fair.
Exactly.
And then it puts us in a crap position when shit like this happens.
Exactly. I never ever asked Misery to promote my stream. She reached out to me and asked me if she could promote my stream, and I was like, yeah, sure. Like,
yeah, exactly. Because again, like I said, I've known you guys longer than him, and while he and I would have have had gone to high school together, it it doesn't mean that I've known him for years.
And I like how Demon
And
is
people
so
definitely
adamantly
change.
arguing, and then to go into the chat and then ask, I need actual team players. Blah, 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 blah. Only 3 of us are doing work. Well, what are you doing? You're sitting here pitching a fit because somebody's not doing what you want them to do, even though they're doing exactly what they're supposed to do. And this is the thing. You know what? No matter what you're doing, when
we
you're
don't
playing,
need somebody to sit on cams. Okay, but me sitting on cams found orbs.
swap roles. If you want somebody to watch cams, go with the person with the lowest insanity. Have them stand there, watch cams, and then swap it out. That's the only way you're going to do it, because if you have somebody coming in, it doesn't matter. All it takes is one person with super, super low sanity, and depending on what you're dealing with, it's going to start hunting. And some of those enclosed spaces are super, super tiny, and there's nowhere to hide.
Yeah.
Like an example of
there's
that.
There's a reason why I'm the one who sits on cams.
Exactly.
Shadow brought it up when he was tripping for me sitting on cams. I'm very good at watching cams. I'm very good on picking up orbs and dots.
Not just that.
She even said it's like I don't blink or look away, and it's because I literally don't. I watch that like a hawk.
Like,
It's
so there's
true, though.
that too. But when we were playing on Tanglewood the other night, and it started hunting after Mochi clicked off the ritual circle, well, yeah, guess what? Again, there's not many places to hide. And I went back in there to try and help her get pictures of her body and everything else, and started hunting. There's nowhere to run when you're in those tiny homes. There's nowhere to go.
There was no reason for the ritual to be lit.
Exactly.
He wanted you guys to light it because he wanted somebody to die.
Well, that was Nightmare, but Nightmare wanted it done and you get a picture of it. Like, Nightmare was genuinely helping us in that circumstance. Because we needed a photo of it. And we got it, but unfortunately what had happened was she couldn't get up the stairs in time, and she died, whereas I was crouched in a bedroom.
I already knew what was going to happen. That's why I didn't go in the house. I knew exactly what was going to happen.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no reason to light the circle at this point in the game. That's like something you wait until the last minute to do.
You know, I've realized something. He was really hostile towards you guys. Even towards the
beginning. It was very early on in the game to do that.
Well, at that point, what was happening was that we weren't really getting any evidence. And we weren't. Like, all we were getting was motion sensors and everything else. So that was why we did what we did. Because that way, we could actually get it to do something. It was kind of like a situation with Satanic and I. Hold on a second.
Holy shit, though.
Okay. So with Satanic and I, hold on. We were dealing with a revenant, and fun fact, they're not kind, they're not nice, they're assholes. And we were trying to get it to do stuff. And a good example of that would be, it was doing everything but the things that we needed it to do. It threw a picture frame at me. That was fun. We threw the ghost book down, it wrote in it, and then chucked it at me. That was fun. But that was it. There were no fingerprints. There was nothing. There was literally no way to know what it was. And we did everything we could think of and more.
I remember
until finally we had to go into the house. Yeah, I'm sure you do, because you were there. I was live streaming it. And finally we had to go into the house. And it was just her and I in there at this point, because we were like, okay, well, maybe it'll react to both of us. And all I did was open up my mouth and say, hey there, demon, it's me, your girl. And it decided that that was the moment that it was just gonna...
Yeah.
And so guess what? It was awful, because at that point, like, we were basically, like, stuck. And we had nowhere to run, because it was, like, the Willow house. Willow Lane or whatever. And you know how there's the basement? It goes into, like, the kitchen, and there's all these rooms, and there's nowhere to go. It was a stairway ghost.
Yeah.
So we basically had nowhere to run, nowhere to go. It killed us both, and we were ticked.
Yeah.
But
Also,
like, again, that's just another example of sometimes things go wrong, but don't be setting people up for failure. And that's another example of why, you light the ritual circle early sometimes if it's not giving you what you need. But with that being said, there's no reason for him to be mad at you for touching the Ouija board. You did what you had to do. You got the answer. You moved on with the game. He just didn't like it because it's all about control, and he didn't have control of the situation. Because every time we've played, he tries to take charge.
Exactly.
He does. He thinks that he's this big experienced player. He's not. Misery is literally neck and neck with him for level.
Also, remember.
And we've played with far more experienced players.
Like, my level is very, very low, but I've played it enough times and watched people play enough times that I know exactly what I'm doing. So I'm pretty smart about it at this point, and you're gonna butt heads with people. Like, in the asylum, I won't lie, I was getting pretty frustrated with the whole thermometer situation. I was getting really annoyed. It's normal. You get frustrated with each other, but what you don't do is turn toxic and start arguing with somebody on a live stream.
Exactly.
Yeah, I literally tried to hold it in as much as I could until the aftermath, and then I was like, no, I'm sorry, you're not gonna throw a little tantrum hissy fit that you didn't get your way. Sorry, it's not gonna happen.
Oh boy, I made it worse. Reverse psychology does not work on dogs, guys. Don't try it.
Well, that was your own doing. Good job. But, well, and that was like the thing too. And there's been situations in this, I'm not going to call this a video game. I don't know what you would call this, but it is what it is. There's been situations on here too where, same thing, where, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. I don't really care. I know that there's people watching, and if you play this, then agree to disagree if you don't like my words. This game is toxic as hell. I'll be honest. It is. And I mean, I've been in that situation too, more than a few times over these past couple of days, where I've kind of been around places and in situations where people are just being complete assholes to my friends and to me, and I held it in for as long as I could until I couldn't anymore. It happens on every platform. But the difference is that nobody really goes out of their way to be a complete asshole for no reason.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Unless you're just a complete asshole for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the same thing that happened to me tonight. Like, muted, I held it in for as long as I could until I just couldn't anymore, because I'm not gonna sit there and have my name.
Also, Chesh, remember, I did poke you about
just be openly disrespected over and over again.
I was wondering if I was overreacting.
No, but
if I was just having a panic attack, or like.
But you weren't, because he was beyond out of line, and he knows what he's doing. He's not dumb. He knew what he was doing. He wanted a fight, and he got one, and then
he's just pissed off that I am a lower level than him, and I just happen to know more than he does.
Yes,
and
actually fucking read. Girl,
yeah, I actually read. Surprise, surprise, I can read.
She's a real gamer girl. The gamer girls are always the ones that read. That's why most of us know D&D. I only partially remember it.
All right, I'm gonna say
anything I don't know. I'm always on my phone looking it up.
Listen,
as we're playing.
I actively Google shit as I go. I'm gonna just say this. I'm only gonna say this and say this once. Realistically, friends, if you watch this stream, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just a whole bunch of submissives trying to play Phasmophobia, and one of us is just trying to be in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you can tell me that I'm wrong, but deep down inside, we know that it's not. It honestly is.
Yeah. My favorite part, though, is when he claimed that we didn't know how to play professional, even though we literally play professional every night.
Long night. It's like for long hours in the night, I mean. Sorry.
Right?
Sometimes I can't put my sentences together, and sometimes I need help with that.
Right. Like, I would literally say that we've probably played professional more than he has.
Yes.
Just from everything, like all the misinformation that he was trying to give, I think I can confidently say that we've
Imagine
played professional
trying
more
to
than he has.
mansplain phasmophobia to us. Like, we don't sit here and play every day in Google.
Right?
Exactly. Like,
Listen,
what's
Satanic hardly ever
phasmophobia?
plays, and this woman knows more than I do. And the things that she doesn't, I Google, and then there you go. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Like, I Googled everything, every type of ghost, so that way I knew how to beat it. The thing that really tripped me up, though, in that asylum was the fact that the mimic wasn't acting like a mimic. Like, it
Yeah,
was, but it
mimics never
wasn't.
act
If that
like
makes
mimics.
sense. I know,
They're
that was
always
so
acting like
bamboozled.
somebody else.
And it sucked dick because it was sitting there laughing and then it would cry, and I was like, this is the worst. This is the worst. I
Yes.
hate this so
Holy
much. It's
fucking
like
shit.
sobbing down the hallway, and I'm like, this is the worst. If I get taken out by this emo ass
Yeah.
ghost, I'm gonna be furious. And the
I
worst,
think another thing that I I thought was funny was his message to Shadow that I never confirmed orbs, but if you watch the stream back, I did in fact confirm orbs while he was bitching at me, and I pointed it out several times to him.
Did she screenshot it for you?
Yes,
yeah.
we
Right.
have the screenshot.
Spread it around. Keep the files. Make sure we have extra copies just in case.
Yeah, he claimed that I didn't confirm orbs or that we didn't confirm orbs. We did confirm orbs. I had done it while he was bitching at me to go in the house for no reason. Um, he just
Bro.
obviously wasn't paying attention.
He just wanted you to die. That's all that
He
was.
did. He
Right
wanted me to
now,
go in there and suicide for no reason.
right now, I feel like reenacting the.
If
Just,
you
just
noticed,
hit me,
every
Tony.
time he told me to go in the house, if you've noticed, every time tells me to go in the house, he never tells me what to go in the house for.
Yeah, it's
He
just
just
go in
tells
the
me to
house.
go in there and do something. He never tells me to, like, oh, get spirit box, oh, check for fingerprints. He just wants me to go in the house for no reason.
I remember when you checked for spirit box at one point during our game. I don't remember when in the stream it was or if I had been streaming at this time. You did the spirit box and he got mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, we don't need to do spirit box right now. Okay.
But you found the room?
Like, I didn't know that you were, in charge of everyone.
The fuck?
Well, he seems to
I,
think it is.
as far as I know, I didn't appoint him the leader.
Well, exactly. And, well, he did that too with the whole poltergeist thing in the school, which worked out in the end, but, like, that was pretty crappy. Like,
Yeah.
he
He
actually
thinks
left me
because of
there.
his level that he can be the leader, and that doesn't, his level doesn't
So
mean
Jane
shit,
had
because
to AFK.
he's very misinformed about a lot of
Jane
things.
had to AFK. He left me in the library with her for like 10 minutes before he decided that it was convenient for him to come get me.
Yeah.
And to say
He
that I was
raves
agitated
about-
after that is an understatement.
Yeah. He raves about being a team player, but he is very much not a team player.
Like, the difference
No.
between that and the asylum was that Satanic and I were pinned down. Like, there was no way for us to get out. Like, at the very least, what we could have done was, like, zigzagged and just hid in rooms and then hoped that it didn't go in the room as long as the door was
Bruh.
closed.
We're basically explaining all the fucking streams on my channel right now.
Yeah, you've streamed us quite a bit.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so
God,
basically
it's
we're
so
doing a
fucked.
play-by-play of all the bullshit that has happened. So if you watch the
Yeah.
asylum video, it should be on there. I'm hoping that Jane streamed it. If she
Yes.
didn't, next time there's an asylum video,
We're gonna stream an asylum
we will
video.
stream it. But
Yes.
unfortunately, what had happened was it was in the basement. And it was right... 1 second.
Uh-oh. But anyways, we have a doggy cam right here. And you can donate $1 for one pet. Or
Aw.
$5 for a whole belly rub.
All the pats and belly rubs for Hershey.
Yes. Don't forget to scan the QR code if you would like to donate. This does go towards vet bills that I will be needing to pay for her. She was bit. She's fine though. The the injury closed up fine from what we can see. We kept it clean. Um, we used a doggy cream antibiotic that we had from like uh, a a previous dog that my dad gave away for somebody.
Mhm.
Anyways, sorry that I'm explaining it so slow.
And
Yes.
give the stream a thumbs up if you guys think we should do more of these real talk things.
A hashtag real talk. We talked about
Because
doing this for so long. Do you remember that?
if you guys want us to do it, we'll do more videos like this, and we'll shoot the shit about whatever we
Whatever the
find.
fuck we can think of. We
Yeah,
should do
whatever
cold
we
case
can do.
murders. We should do cold case murders.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Yes. I should
We
write a
can
script.
do that. We can talk about our opinions on different topics and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Every day is a new thing. We could go from science to fantasy in 0 to 100. Alright, speaking of science, while we wait for our lovely Mariska, or Glamma, as we call her in SL. Mm, I don't remember what I was gonna say now. Whoops. I had the most brilliant idea, and I was gonna say it, and all of a sudden it just slips my fucking mind. That's wonderful.
It ran away from you.
It always do when it's the good stuff, you know? Like, you know those awesome ideas that you're just like, "Oh, fuck yeah, I'm going to tell everyone."
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Your brain's like,
Um
let's just not do that.
exactly. Oh,
It's like, but
now
I
I
want
remember.
to.
Now I remember. Speaking of science. So, they are studying a form of genetics that can create constant, 100% viable intersex peoples. Like,
oh,
legitly
oh, really?
intersex. Yes. Um, I don't
Hi.
know all the details, but it's
I
out
have
there.
ret-
Hello.
I have returned. I have returned. But back to my asylum story.
Welcome,
Sorry.
welcome back.
Uh,
Okay.
to those of you who, so hello, followers of Jane. I have twins in real life, so
And
I'm a
I'll tell
busy
you where I
lady.
got the information later.
Oh, sweet, more tea.
Yes.
Okay, so back to like the asylum story. So we were basically like pinned down in the basement, and of course, for all the places for the ghosts to be in the effing asylum, it has to be the basement. Makes sense. Makes it real hard for people to come and get you. For like 20
Yeah.
minutes. So for 20 minutes, all Jane and Mochi could do was just sit there in the van. And at this point, we've all unmuted on Discord to talk about it because we're fucking scared and it's crying and being weird. And at one point, it started laughing. That was pleasant. And so
Mhm.
finally, after it eventually let up and Mochi took one for the team and came running in, and then it decided to hunt again. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I genuinely thought that we were all going to be hostages in that basement. But
Yeah.
again, it all goes back to frustration. Welcome to the game. It's frustrating. I don't care what anybody says. This game will frustrate the hell out of you.
Yeah. I mean,
Fuck that
there was
remake.
a lot of comments early on in the evening that kind of made me go, huh? Like, is he joking or is he being mean? And then at the
Yeah,
very
you
end
really
there,
gotta
it was
question
like,
that
oh,
stuff.
he's actually being mean.
Yeah, like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah. I was like, oh, you're actually bullying me. Wow. That's that's a damn shame.
Sorry. And I don't know who the Ancient One is, but...
Mental Joker.
Yeah, we've played quite a bit with him.
Joker gonna chill out.
He's a cool guy. I don't think he realized what
No, he didn't know
was
what the
going
fuck was
on or
going
who he was
on.
talking about
No, but then he saw when I
until
told
I
him.
spoke up.
No, I had to tell him, like, hey, this was happening, like that, like, because he thought it was just a fucking joke.
Yeah,
Like,
he thought that he was joking around, but he was actually being dead serious. And
yeah, or at least that's what I think he thought. I don't
Where
want to
are you
put
streaming,
words.
Jane? Can you drop your stream in general?
Oh, it's in the Twitch
we are
stream chat.
streaming to
It's
YouTube.
on YouTube.
Oh my god, 1 second. Boop,
Yeah,
boop, boop, boop,
unfortunately,
boop,
SL is not
allowed on
allowed
Twitch.
but
Yeah.
it is
Because
allowed on YouTube.
it's not
So,
allowed on Twitch, guys.
yeah.
Because we are not good. It's not allowed on Twitch. I'm trying to find your live stream. I cannot find this fucking live stream.
Here, let me paste it into the general chat.
Oh fuck, I found it. Oh shit. Oh shit. I found it.
Mm.
Oh my god. I can hear my voice. This is cringe. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh my
But like, real talk. Real fucking talk.
god.
All tee-hee-hees aside.
Dude.
Mabel, shut the fuck up.
That was, hey, don't you disrespect Mabel like that, or I'm gonna turn toxic.
What the-
Real talk. Real talk, though. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. You don't get to come in here and be disrespectful. You are a guest in this channel. We are not. We own this. We live here. You are not. And you certainly do not get to come in and be disrespectful. I understand that things don't always go our way, and that's fine. You can have your feelings, but the moment you get disrespectful, you will be escorted out of this chat, and I really don't care.
Yeah. It wasn't that I was upset of him being disrespectful towards me. It was the toxic behavior that really pissed me off. I 100% don't allow that kind of behavior in the Discord or in our gameplay. You're not going to come up in here and bully people. It's not going to happen. This is a safe space for everyone, and I think I can speak for everyone when I say we would much prefer it to stay that way.
Mabel.
Well, that's basically, if you enter this chat, if you enter this stream, and somewhere on her YouTube, I'm sure there is a stream, a link to this Discord.
I have it in the general chat.
Yes, there is a stream. We are inclusive in here. We welcome everybody with open arms. We have a no harassment, no bullying tolerance policy. We don't allow it.
Yeah.
I don't care. Nobody, your feelings in this situation don't really matter if you disagree. This is a safe space. It's designed to be a safe space. don't be a dickhead.
Yeah, and we're not gonna sit here and allow any to peer pressure someone else into doing something that makes them uncomfortable. We won't stand for that. Absolutely not. If something makes you uncomfortable, no means no. Consent is important.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, Nightmare's in the stream. Hi, Nightmare. We were actually talking about you and your ritual circle, and how it was actually the right call to make. Because it was the right call to make. You were right. My only regret about the situation is that my stupid ass ran in to try to save Mochi, but it was too late. She was a lost cause.
Hold on.
You have a pop-up on your screen.
Yeah, I know.
But like at the end of the day, no matter how
What the fuck?
no matter how you look at it,
Let me fix that.
there's a right way and a wrong way to handle things, and in this case, it was handled wrong. I'll be honest, all he had to do if he truly felt the way that he felt was send you a DM, and the two of you could have spoken about it.
Yeah. Instead, he decided to bring it to the public Discord, and that's just not acceptable.
And to tag other people in it who have no idea what's going on, and now suddenly they're pulled into this drama. And then the fact that, I don't know, a lot of people watch.
I've gotten like 60 views a couple of videos, so.
And they watched this go down last night, and they're stuck with a whole bunch of questions.
Exactly.
On the outside, it looks...
Shit. Uh-oh, it cut out. Oh no.
It genuinely looks
It
like
cut out.
pointless, baseless drama, but on the inside, we actively stream, but we don't actively stream everything all the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And so what'll happen is this happens, and now suddenly everybody thinks, oh my god, it's drama. No, it's not drama. This is simply something that has been building up for a long time. You just haven't seen all of it.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes.
And the thing is, too, is that we actively, leading up to these games, all kind of try to coordinate so that way we can all have fun and be there. You'll notice as time goes on that the people who are playing is a bigger, larger number than what the server actually allows, and hopefully they work on that soon, because I really do feel like a 6-man team would get a lot of shit done a lot faster. But on the other hand, having 4 people makes it a lot harder, especially when there's a bigger map, and that's fun too. But as time goes on, like you'll notice, like we will swap out. Like one of us will sit around out, the next person will come in and things like that. But again, like you guys don't always see, and you don't see the planning that leads up to this.
Exactly.
There's a whole other separate group chat outside of this. I don't care, I'm putting us all on blast. Outside of this, where we all collectively sit, and all it takes is one person to go, hey, anyone down for Phasma? And then what we'll do is we will try to coordinate and plan accordingly. We typically play late at nighttime. This is like a rare occurrence that we actually stream like this during the daytime. So hi, feel honored, because we are all nocturnal as fuck.
Usually we're sleeping at this time.
And we're playing in the dark. And then we play it in the dark, which is why we don't sleep until this time, because we're scared.
Exactly.
And
day at work, Nightmare.
Bye, Nightmare.
Sleep.
Have a good day at work. Get there safely. Notify us of your safe arrival. We've grown attached to you, Nightmare. Every once in a while, you will hear Nightmare creep in on the stream. He's not playing, but he is leading us to our doom.
No God.
He'll just pop in there and be like, "Hey, ladies, you know what you should do?" And we're dumb because we're like, "What, Nightmare? What should we do?" Never ends well.
Never ends
That
well.
was his
No.
fault. The ritual, that was his doing. He was like, "Yeah, you guys should touch it," and it was a big brain play. But in the long run, it was a dead brain play because two
I
of us
was
died.
watching it. I was like, "Oh no, this
Uh,
isn't gonna end well." But I just like sat back and I was like, "Okay, you guys do
Mochi
that."
lit the candle, like the final candle, farthest from the stairs, and I'm watching her do this, and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I'm like, "Mochi," and I'm at the top of the stairs taking pictures, and she lights the last candle and tried to run, and I watched it kill her. I was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
I hid in the spare bedroom, like where like the baby's room is in Tanglewood, and just sat there on the floor in a corner, staring at the floor with my flashlight off. And then finally I got up and I kind of walked out to the truck and I was like, "Hi guys, I need a camera. I got to go take a picture of Mochi's corpse for insurance purposes." And what had happened was I walked in the house and immediately the door locked and I was like, "Fuck." So at this point, I'm in
Yeah.
like the kitchen. Rip me, man. It
Yeah.
came into the garage and just yanked me. And then stopped
Yeah.
hunting so everybody else could work. And I was like, "This is stupid. I'm done. I hate it here."
Yeah. The pentagram is basically a suicide mission.
It is. You basically have to, one of you is going to be the sacrifice, and that's the way it's going to be. And you just make your terms with it. And what you do is all you take with you is a lighter, and you have somebody stand a safe and further enough away where they can hide, but not so far away that they can't get the picture. And then what you do is all you take with you is a lighter because shit be expensive. And then you light it and you die.
Yeah. Unless you're like super experienced and you're fast as hell, there is no way you're escaping the pentagram.
But it also depends too on like where it is and what map you're on. Like if you're at like the camp, and we've encountered it before at the camp, it was in the middle. And we were able to light it, and it killed Bree, Rip Bree. But the rest of us survived because we all hid in a tent. And in the washrooms, which apparently was where was its spawn location. So then we all had a horrible time.
That happened to me. A game we played a couple days ago, where I can't remember who was pulling tarot, but I went and I hid around in the laundry room and I closed the door and I instantly started seeing my breath and I was like, "No fucking way!" It instantly spawned right in front of me and killed me.
Yeah.
I was like, "Of course I hid in its spawn room."
Fucking hell.
Like, I seen my breath and I was like, no way. And before I could get that door open, it spawned and killed me. As soon as I started seeing my breath, I was like, "Oh no, I'm in danger."
I'm in danger. Hello?
Hi.
Oh wait, what happened? You could tell I have not slept. It's bothering me so much.
1 second, guys.
1 second. Jane, can you check your DMs, please? Hey! How are you gonna sing that song and not follow it up? Now I'm embarrassed.
Okay, I've returned, sorry. So, yeah.
1 second, YouTube. Things might get a little messy.
I've been gifted a toy farm. What am I supposed to do with this? Am I just supposed to hold it for you? Okay.
Things are probs about to get a little messy, YouTube. I'm sorry.
Okay. I talked to him, and I'm done talking to him. No, shut the fuck up. Okay,
We
shut
can see your IMs. Just so you know.
Yes, shut the fuck up, Brad.
Listen.
We can see your messages, just so you know.
You're breaking. It's okay. She's breaking TOS all by her damn self.
We all about to get banned.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
God, this is some messy shit.
It's very, very messy. Everybody say hi to Red. He's my ex. Everyone say hi, Red.
Hi, Red. Red, who I don't know, but also live with.
Yeah, we don't know Red. Red who?
First time meeting. Oh, shit. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's some toys being played with on top of me. Is there anything else that anybody would like to bring up?
Right now I'm yelling at the Red that we don't know. I'm not yelling, YouTube. I'm politely... 1 second.
Screaming.
Give me a second, folks. Give me a second, folks. Nobody stop streaming. It could get messy. And I need witnesses.
I'm holding it.
Bitch, I said leave. Why are you still fucking...
I'm not allowed to hold it no more. Okay. Anyway.
What are you doing?
Oh, she's gone.
Uh-oh.
I may have hit the ban button. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Oh, Jesus.
It's fine. Hi, guys. Welcome. It's tea time, but it's also messy time. I did ban her. So she's just sitting there in the empty parcel.
Hello, Star Glazed Muffins. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Hi, Glazed Muffins. Welcome to our shit show. Couple of things. This one in particular had to do with an incident on Twitch yesterday. Oh, hi, Hershey. An incident on Twitch yesterday. Involving a former friend of ours in Phasma and some very inappropriate and hurtful things that they did.
We're just, discussing it and acknowledging it, basically, so that nobody gets it twisted or confused.
It's like Jada Pinkett Smith's, only better. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get shit slapped out of me by Will Smith, aren't I?
No. Oh my god. This stream is just about like shit that goes down and we just talk about it.
Yeah, we just don't want things to get, twisted or confused.
We caught it on stream. It's on
Yeah.
our stream, literally. Like, if you go to the previous stream that we posted of Phasmophobia, you can see the toxicity that goes down from the moment that demon enters the frame. I had to think about that for a second, sorry.
I want it noted on this day that I was nice to Red that we don't know. Stranger Danger Red.
Why? Oh my god. Holy shit.
Somebody write that on a calendar, and once a year we'll celebrate.
Okay.
Once a year we'll celebrate.
Happy I was nice to anniversary buddy. Just
Mhm.
kidding. I'm always nice.
Oh my god.
Okay, but before I step out of here, I think we pretty much laid it all out about what actually happened and why it happened. But going further, whatever, I can't talk, I'm tired. But going forward, friends, here's a little pro tip. If you're streaming with somebody and they are making you frustrated, please talk about it in DMs. What you're not going to do is be a jerk and a dickhead on a live stream and then cause a whole bunch of problems. That's not cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming to my Arabian Nights couch talk. At least I'm funny. I have that.
Yes. Oh my god. And we've got the doggy cam. If you would like to donate $1, I will give her one pet. These donations are going towards her vet bills because
Oh,
I gotta get that one injury fixed. Okay.
hi Hersh.
Poor
Little
Hershey.
Hershey.
She has an injury on her neck from when she got bit. So
Oh, who
yeah,
bit her?
I will not say on the stream, but I'm pretty sure you know
Oh,
who
she
I'm
didn't.
referring to.
She's
Yes,
She's innocent. I don't believe you.
she did it. She
I don't
grabbed
believe
her.
you. I
She
don't believe
grabbed
you.
her.
Lies and slander. As her attorney, lies and slander. Objection hearsay.
Hearsay! Objection,
Objection,
hearsay!
hearsay.
Yes!
Oh, Jesus.
Objection, hearsay!
You go drink your mega pint and shush. She did not.
Right there. Just the little hole right there.
Hershey. It's not infected, is it?
No, we kept it clean.
It'll probably heal by itself.
Yeah, I know.
But you should definitely get her looked at.
Yeah, but I know it's gonna be a big vet bill because I do have to copay like the rest of what the plan doesn't cover.
She's such a little potato. All right,
Yeah,
folks,
she
but I'm gonna head out. Thanks for coming to my Arabian Nights table talk. P.S. I am also Jane's other dog's attorney, and she is innocent, and I will hear no more of your lies and slander. I will see you in court.
You know what we should do next?